What can possibly go wrong when selling a matrimonial home in a divorce? Isn't it just like every other sale? Well, contrary to what most people think, selling a home in divorce is very different than an ordinary or a typical real estate sale. As Ontario's leading real estate divorce specialist and a certified divorce specialist, I've seen so many unexpected curveballs when selling a matrimonial home for my clients who were going through divorce. I even wrote a book about it to help people avoid all of the common costly mistakes. Now, here's another real scenario that does happen from time to time. It's one of the many forms of showing sabotage. And if your spouse tries this tactic, you do have options. Sometimes, if one spouse doesn't want to sell the home, which can be for many reasons, they might appear as though they're cooperating with the listing and the sale of the home just to avoid conflict with the other spouse or to avoid legal costs and legal repercussions from the other spouse's lawyer. But then, if the spouse who is in denial or against selling the home or against the divorce in general wants to sabotage the sale to figuratively buy time, they might interfere with the scheduling system for showings. Part of being a divorce specialist is ensuring that I treat both spouses equally and make sure they both get equal communication from me about everything related to selling the home. Now, years ago, I had a spouse who remained in the home while the other spouse moved out with their baby. The devious spouse called my secretary behind my back without me knowing and asked to have his spouse, who had moved out of the home, removed from all correspondence from me in my office about all of the scheduled showings. His argument to my secretary was, since he lives in the home, she didn't need to know. Well, his assumption was entirely incorrect. According to the law, both spouses have equal rights. And included in that is also equal communication from their realtor, regardless of who's actually living in the marital home. Since then, I have a strict policy that I implemented for all of my staff that no changes are ever made to any showing instructions or scheduling of showings or the communications to my clients in a divorce sale unless I approve those changes personally. Not only is my reputation on the line, but this way it ensures equal and fair service to both spouses. Now, there are many things that can go wrong in a divorce sale. So if you're thinking of divorce or you're going through divorce or you know somebody going through divorce and you want to know more about the unique safeguards that I've put in place to ensure fair and honest and equal service to both spouses and to avoid any unfair interference during the sale, send me an email and let's set up a time to chat, confidentially, of course. Mike@divorcespecialist.ca. Thanks for watching.